Hi there students, welcome back to another video lesson. So after the 2 weeks of our discussion on polynomial functions, so for this week, so starting week 3 po, up to the last week, so yung topics po natin is related to circles. So, but before we proceed to those topics, I will be discussing or I will be introducing the terms related to circles. So para mas maging guided kayo sa mga isosolve natin regarding the parts of circles. So let's start. So our lesson objectives. First, of course, our main agenda is to define terms related to circles. So iisa-isahin ko po yung mga terms na yan, yung mga parts na yan sa inyo para maging clear. And then, after discussing with you the terms related to circle, we will solve or find the degree measure of arcs and angles in a circle. So, syempre, i-discuss ko muna yung mga terms bago tayo mag-solve. So, take note, for you to understand the terms related to circles, consider the figure below. So, yung figure na given na yan is a circle. Yan po yung figure na gagamitin natin para i-discuss yung mga terms related to circles. So, para hindi kayo nalilito, isang figure na lang ang ating gagamitin. So, yan po yung nakikita nyo na yan. So, let's start by defining what is a circle. So, a circle may be defined as the set of all points that are fixed from a point called center. Okay. So, madalas kong tanungin yung mga estudyante if a circle is a polygon. And then, some of them are confused. Ang sabi nila, circle is a polygon. Circle is not a polygon. So, basically, circle is not a polygon because it has no sides. Pag polygon po kasi, may sides po yun. Yung kasing circle, paikot lang yan. Infinite ang ikot niyan. Walang katapusan. So, it's the set of all points that are fixed from a point called center. So, yung center na sinasabi ko na yan, syempre center yung pinaka gitna. And then, yung center na sinasabi ko is ito, yung O. Okay, yung point O na yan. In naming a circle, we use its center denoted by a single capital letter. So, yung center po ng circle na yan ang ginagamit para pangalanan yung isang circle. Okay. So, paano natin papangalanan yung given circle na yan? Siyempre, yung center ng circle is O. So, yung symbol for circle, bilog, and then may gitna, may point sa gitna, and then yung capital letter. So, single capital letter, isa lang po. O. Ayan. So, that is circle O. So next, one of the main parts of a circle is what we call radius. So when we say radius, it is a line segment from the center to any point around the circle. So 2 or more radius is called radii. Okay, so yung radius po na yan, common term po yan sa circle. Common part niya ng circle na yan. So paano natin identify yung radius sa given circle na yan? So, based from the definition, is a line segment from the center to any point around the circle. So, mag-uumpisa po or isa sa mga endpoints ng radius is yung center. Okay, and then to any point around the circle. Okay, so, yung ating center dito is O. Ayan, so isa yun po yan magiging endpoint ng ating mga radius. Okay? So, and then yung mga radius na pwede nating pangalanan dito sa figure na yan, line segment OU. Ayan, OU. And then what else? Line segment OP. What else? Line segment OD. And line segment OR. Okay. So, kapag nagpapangalan tayo ng radius, we use the symbol for line segment. Okay. So, wala po yung arrowhead. It's because segment lang po sila. And then, ito pong mga, ito, tsaka ito, hindi po yan radius ng circle. Okay, it's because yung endpoints ng given na yan, yung nakikita nyong guhit na yan, wala po dyan yung isang endpoint niya nasa center. Okay, so dapat po yung isang endpoint nasa center. So yung OU, OP, OD, OR are radii or radii of the given circle O. Next part will be diameter. So a diameter is a line segment that passes through the center and whose endpoints are on the circle. It is also considered as the longest chord. So the difference between radius and diameter is longer than radius, of course. So kasi yung diameter, hinahati niya po sa dalawa yung circle. So, yung sukat po ng radius ay dodoblihin para makuha yung sukat ng diameter. On the other hand, kalahati ng diameter, ng sukat ng diameter, ang sukat ng radius. So, dito po sa given figure natin, yung radius po dyan is line segment UR. So, yan lang po yung nag-iisang diameter sa given circle natin. So, yung chord naman, okay, so nasabi kanina yung word na chord, longest chord daw yung diameter. So, what about the definition of chord? So, unlike diameter, it does not pass through the center of the circle. So, yung diameter kasi kailangan dumaan. I-intersect niya yung center para maging diameter. So, yung chord, hindi po kailangan na dumaan sa center ng circle. Okay, so a chord is a line segment whose endpoints are on the circle. Okay, so yung mga chords na sinasabi ko, ayan. Tsaka, ito. And also, yung diameter mismo. Okay, kasi yung endpoints naman ng diameter are on the circle. Okay, longest chord nga lang siya. So, paano natin papangalanan yung mga chord? So, yung unang chord, sulat na natin yung diameter, UR, line segment, PR, and then line segment, DR. By the way, so sa pagpapangalan yan, okay lang naman na nauna yung R, tapos U. UR, RU, pareho lang yon. PR, RP, RD, DR, pareho lang yon. So, yan po yung mga chords ng ating given circle. So, let's now move on to another parts of circle. So, arcs of a circle. An arc is a part of a circle. The symbol for arc is, ayan po yung symbol for arc. O, yung arco, yung parang pa-curve. So, alam naman natin yung circle meron siyang curve. One complete rotation of a circle is equivalent to 360 degrees. So, isang buong ikot ng circle, that is 360 degrees. So, kaya nga meron tayong mga 360 degrees na pictures, di ba? And then, arc measurements are expressed in degrees like angles. So, kung paano natin sinusulat yung mga measures ng angles, so, ganun din po sa sukat ng mga arcs, in degrees po. In naming arcs, two endpoints and another point on the arc. There are three types of arc, namely semicircle, minor arc, and major arc. So, sa pagpapangalan po ng arcs, maaring dalawang endpoints po ang gamitin. Or pwede rin namang tatlo. Kasi may mga points po kasi na nasa pagitan ng dalawang endpoints. And then, tatlong uri po yung arcs, semicircle, minor arc, and major arc. So, i-discuss po natin yung mga types ng arc na yan isa-isa para mas maintindihan nyo. So, the first type of arc is semicircle. Basically, a semicircle is half of the circumference of a circle which measures exactly 180 degrees. So, ito yung pinakamadaling tandaan sa mga uri ng arcs. It's because kalahati po ng circle. So, we have there the word circumference. When we say circumference, it is the distance around the circle. So, isang ikot ng circle. Mini-measure din po yung circumference ng circle. Meron din po tayong formula dyan, which is C is equal to 2 pi r or pi d, where pi is approximately equal to 3.14, and then r is radius, and then d is the diameter. And then, to identify the semicircles on the given circle, so ito po yan, UPR, and then yung sa lower portion, UDR. So, ano yung symbol na ginagamit natin sa semicircle? Pag ninename natin, of course, yung symbol for arc. So, arc, UPR, and arc, UDR, are semicircles. So, UPR or RPU, pareho lang. UDR or RDU, pareho lang din. Next, let's have minor arc. An arc of a circle which measures less than a semicircle is a minor arc. So, if the degree measure of semicircle is exactly 180 degrees, so kapag minor arc naman po ang ating mini-measure, less than po siya ng 180 degrees. Maaring 179, 178, 100, up to 1. Okay. So, let's identify the minor arcs on the given circle. So, ito po sila. UP, PR, or RP, UD, o kaya naman DU, or DR, or RD. So, sulat lang natin. Arc, UP, arc, PR, arc, UD, and arc, DR, are minor arcs. Ayan. Makikita naman natin na obvious yung mga minor arcs is because hindi naman sila lumalagpas sa kalahati. Usually, mas madali silang makita kapag meron tayong diameter. Nakahati yung circle into 2. And of course, the counterpart of a minor arc is major arc. If an arc measures greater than a semicircle, it is a major arc. So, kung less than a semicircle yung minor arc, greater than a semicircle naman yung major arc, lalagpas sa kalahati ng circle. Okay? So, ano nga ba ang major arc na pwede nating i-identify dito sa given circle? So, and that is arc PRD. Ayan. Pwede yan. Ano pa ba? Pwede rin naman yung UDP. Okay? So, yung una natin, lista lang natin, arc, PRD, and what else? UDP, arc UDP, are major arcs. So, yung degree measurement ng major arc is greater than 180 degrees. 181 up to 359. So, hindi siya pwede maging 360. It's because one circle na yan, one rotation ng circle. Next, kung meron tayong arcs, we also have arcs formed inside the circle. So, let us first define an angle. So, an angle is formed by two non-collinear rays with a common endpoint called the vertex. There are two types of angles that can be formed inside the circle, namely central angle and inscribed angle. So, kung aware kayo dun sa mga types ng angle, so yun yung mga right angle, obtuse angle, acute angle, straight angle, reflex angle. Okay? So, itong central angle tsaka inscribed angle na yan, kapag dinraw natin yan sa loob ng circle, mapo-form naman dyan yung mga sinabi ko kanina, yung mga right, obtuse, acute, and then yung reflex. Pwede rin. Okay? So, let's have the first type of angle, which is central angle. A central angle is an angle formed by two rays whose vertex is the center of the circle. So, pakita natin yung central angle na isa. So, formed by two rays. Ito siya. Ito. Tsaka to. So, yung isang central angle na pwede nating i-name dyan is, of course, using the symbol for angle, ayan, angle POD. Ayan, POD is a central angle. It's because yung vertex niya is nasa center ng circle. Ayan. What else? Marami pa pong mga central angle ang pwede nating pangalanan dyan. Pwedeng angle POU, angle POR. What else? Pwede rin naman angle UOR. Straight angle siya. Ano pa ba? Angle DOU. Angle DOR. Ayan. Mga central angles po yung mga yan. Are central angles. So, kapag nagpapangalan tayo ng mga angles, make sure yung vertex yung nasa gitna. Okay, so kung papangalanan kasi natin yung mga angles na yan na nasa loob ng circle, angle O lahat yan. So, para hindi tayo mahirapan, we use 3 letters. So, kung hindi 3 letters ang gagamitin, pwede rin naman yung vertex lang, yung single capital letter. Okay, make sure yung vertex kapag 3 letters ang ginamit, nasa gitna. So, let's have inscribed angle. An inscribed angle is an angle formed whose vertex is on the circle and whose sides contains the chords of the circle. Okay. So, ang pinagkaiba ng inscribed angle sa central angle, yung vertex niya nasa paikot ng circle. Unlike yung central angle, from the root word ng central, which is center, dapat nasa center yung vertex. Okay. So, and then, yung sides ng inscribed angle, yun yung mga chords ng circle. So, let's identify one inscribed angle. Ito siya. Ito yung chord. And then, ayan yung isang chord. And then, yung angle natin dyan is angle PRD, wherein yung R, yung kanyang nagsisilbing vertex. So, angle PRD is an inscribed angle. What else? Angle PRU, angle DRU are inscribed angle. So, kagaya din ng central angles, pinapangalanan natin yan using 3 letters or kaya naman yung vertex. And then, make sure that yung vertex niya, kung 3 letters ang gagamitin, nasa gitna po yung vertex, which is R. Kung mapapansin nyo, dun sa mga example natin yan, yung R na vertex is lagi siyang nasa gitna. Next, we also have intercepted arc. Okay, so an intercepted arc lies in the inner portion of an inscribed angle and whose endpoints is on the angle. Okay, so yung intercepted arc na yan, maaring intercepted minor arc o kaya naman intercepted major arc. Okay, like for example, kung yung angle natin is angle PRD, ayan, mag-refer tayo dito sa figure, yun yung inscribed angle. Inscribed angle. Paano natin i-identify yung intercepted arc? So, yung intercepted arc po na yan is ito po. Yung PUD o kaya naman PD, na kung saan naglalay yung endpoints ng inscribed angle na PRD. Okay, so pwede nating pangalanan yung intercepted arc ng PRD, inscribed angle na PRD as PD o kaya naman arc PUD is an intercepted arc of angle PRD. Ayan. Next, after natin i-discuss yung mga parts ng circles, so let's have the degree measure of arcs and angles. So ito na po yung mga computations. First, the degree measure of a minor arc is equal to the measure of the central angle which intercepts it. Okay, using the figure, so let's identify first the minor arc. So minor arc is an arc which measures less than a semicircle. So yung minor arc na pwede nating identify dyan is arc MH. Ayan. And then, yung central angle naman dyan is angle MAH. So, ayan. MAH. Ito yung angle. Ayan. Ito naman yung intercepted minor arc. Okay? So, in terms of their degree measure, so kung ano ang sukat, ang sukat ng minor arc, yun din ang sukat ng central angle. So, if the measure of arc MH is 80 degrees, the measure of angle MAH is also 80 degrees. Okay, so kapag measure ang sinasabi natin, we usually write small m. Okay, so the measure of arc MH is 80 degrees. Arc angle MAH measures 80 degrees also. So pwede nating isulat as ganito. Measure of arc MH is equal to the measure of MAH. Next, the degree measure of a major arc is equal to 360 degrees minus the measure of the minor arc with the same endpoints. So, yung minor arc natin kanina, ayan, which is MH, yun yung minor arc. And then, kapag naman major arc, yung natitira niya. So, that is MTH with the same endpoint. So, yung endpoint, ito po. Ayan. Tsaka, ito. With the same endpoint dapat. Next. Let's identify the major arc. So, yung major arc natin dito is MTH. Yung minor arc naman natin dito is arc MH. So, para makuha yung sukat ng major arc, kailangan meron tayong sukat ng minor arc. Like, for example, if the measure of arc MH is 50 degrees, what is the measure of arc MTH? Ayan. So, para gawin yon, sulat natin yung mathematical statement niya. Measure of arc MTH is equal to 360 degrees minus the measure of arc MH. Ano ba ang sukat ng arc MH? Diba 50 degrees? So, ang gagawin lang natin, 360 degrees minus 50 degrees. So, the measure of MTH, so sulat lang natin dito, the measure of MTH is 310 degrees. Sir, paano po nakuha ang 310 degrees? 360 minus 50 degrees, and that is 310 degrees. And then, to check, 310 degrees plus 50 degrees, that is equal to 360 degrees. One rotation of a circle. And then the last one, 1/2 the measure of the central angle is the measure of the inscribed angle. Okay. So, let's identify the central angle first. So, yung central angle natin dito is ito. Angle TIM. Angle TIM is the central angle. So, sulat natin para hindi kayo malito. Angle TIM. What about the inscribed angle? So, the inscribed angle is angle TEM. Okay, so pasensya na dyan sa drawing. So, inscribed angle is angle TEM. So, based from the definition, 1/2 the measure of the central angle is the measure of the inscribed angle. So, sa madaling salita, kung ano ang sukat ng central angle, hatiin lang natin yun sa dalawa, yun ang magiging sukat ng inscribed angle. For example, if the measure of angle TIM is 108 degrees, what will be the measure of angle TEM? The inscribed angle. So, ang gagawin lang natin, sulat lang natin yung mathematical statement niya. The measure of angle TEM is 1/2 the measure of angle TIM. So, the measure of angle TIM is 108 degrees. So, hatiin lang natin yon. So, the measure of TEM is 108 divided by 2, that is 54 degrees. So, yun po yung sukat ng ating inscribed angle. So, sulat lang natin dito para malinaw. This is 108 degrees. And then, this is 54 degrees. And then, kapag naman ang given natin is inscribed angle, makukuha ba natin ang sukat ng central angle, corresponding central angle niya? Yes. So, ang gagawin natin, yung kabaligtaran niya, imbis na 1/2, imumultiply natin sa 2. So, ibig sabihin, yung 54 na yon, imumultiply lang natin sa 2, lilitaw yung 108 degrees na sukat ng central angle. So, I hope naging clear yung discussion natin about this degree measurement of arcs and angles. So, next topic will be theorems on chords, arcs, central angles, and inscribed angles. So, para mas makilala nyo yung mga terms related to circles na yan, meron po silang mga corresponding theorems. Ayan. Chords, arcs, central angles, and inscribed angles. So, I hope naging clear yung discussion natin on the introductions of circles. So, yun lang. Maraming salamat.